What's up guys, my name is Delio and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've recorded something. Quite frankly, it's been about a month again. But I kind of just wanted to hop on, just casually talk to you guys about the current state of zombies. And I'm gonna be honest guys, there has never been a moment where it's been this terrible. I kind of knew at this point that this was how zombies was gonna be because Modern Warfare 3 Zombies and its reveal was very rough. Let's keep it a $1.50. There was a lot of opinions going around within the zombies community. You had one side who thought this looked pretty interesting, it had some potential. But there was also another side who was like, oh, this was gonna be a Vanguard 2.0 situation. And essentially I was more in that camp, obviously, because you guys know my takes on modern zombies. The games just really aren't up to par. They're kind of mid, they're not very good, and I am not a fan of the direction Treyarch has been taking zombies in the past little while. It's been abundantly obvious that's been my take for a while. But at the same time, I still had a little bit of hope for it to be interesting because I am a fan of Outbreak, believe it or not. As crazy as that may sound, I think Outbreak had a lot of potential to be a game mode that was really interesting, but obviously it had a lot of things to do and fix, and it really wasn't, you know, a full fleshed out mode in its entirety. It still had a lot of issues and a lot of things that they could improve upon to make a better mode into the future. So I thought MW3 Zombies was going to be kind of like an evolution of that formula, and it really wasn't. It was essentially you take DMZ, merge it with Outbreak, and then add some zombies mechanics on there as well, and that's essentially what MW3 Zombies is. Essentially a new version of Outbreak with some different changes and whatnot, different gameplay and stuff like that. But this mode had a time limit, there's no solo mode, and that essentially hurt the way I felt about the mode since I'm a solo player. I like playing zombie solo, and the original Outbreak had that, so I was like, why exactly do I even want to play this mode? On top of that, the insane amount of freaking grind that this mode entails is just stupid, and it's not something I really wanted to do. So to say the least, MW3 Zombies was not really for me. I thought it had potential to be something, but it really wasn't. So then Season 1 released. There wasn't a ton of content, but there was some content in there. But then Season 2 released, and that was a zombies-focused season. There was absolutely nothing for zombies in a zombies-focused season, mind you. Multiplayer had that one Horde Point mode, I think is what it's called, that was essentially Onslaught. It had zombies spawning in around multiplayer maps. I don't understand how that could have been transferred into an Onslaught mode for zombies. It doesn't really make much sense. It's kind of obvious to take those zombie spawns and just essentially turn that into an Onslaught mode. I really don't know why they didn't do that, but they didn't. And on top of that, all the zombies content that was added was essentially a new Warlord, a new Dark Ether Rift, and yeah, that's pretty much it, plus some schematics or whatever. But there was no actual zombies content that was truly added to the mode that actually felt fresh. And I find it really interesting that nobody is really even talking about these updates, like at this point. The main zombies content that I see put out now is, oh, this gun is super overpowered in zombies. Oh, this loadout is amazing in MW3 Zombies. That's essentially the zombies content that we're seeing right now. We're not really seeing any story videos. We're not seeing any of that stuff. The reality is, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies was one of those modes that was just added in as filler because this year needed a third mode. And obviously they didn't really want to support DMZ anymore, and I find it really ironic that they're doing essentially the same treatment for this mode because apparently this was the best third mode in like 10 years. I found it to be a bunch of BS, and it hasn't been more obvious that was BS. So yeah, to say the least, MW3 Zombies was a fail, and it's unfortunate that this is the case. And it's unfortunate that zombies is even in this state. And that's why I have concerns for COD 2024. And that's why everyone else should voice their opinions on what they need to change. Because if they just eat it up and just say, Cold War Zombies is the best zombies has ever been, we should take some more inspiration from that. Instead of improving the formula, how exactly is there going to be better experiences? That's why people like me and Expert Fusion are very important to the community. We like to speak our mind, and even though it's very unpopular to think Cold War took zombies in a bad direction, we need to voice this stuff, because how exactly is zombies going to get better if we continue to just say that, oh, this is fine? I'm just not a fan of that, and, you know, if people continue doing this, things aren't going to get better. So, yeah, TLDR, we're probably in the worst spot we've ever been in the community. It's lower than Vanguard, and I don't see how the rest of the year is going to play out when it comes to official Treyarch content. But on the bright side, we do have some stuff developing in custom zombies that I might talk about in the future, maybe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did and you want to see some other stuff, drop a like on this video. If you guys want to see some COD Zombies nostalgia, check out COD Zombies Archive. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day.